So breaking information that's now trickling in, central agencies are fearing an attempt on Bollywood icon Amitabh Bachchan. Sources have now told CNN News 18 that after his recent interaction with Punjabi singer and actor Diljit Dosanjh, and over an episode of Kaun Banega Crorepati sparked a wave of threats from Khalistani outfits. Now there is a threat assessment that is being done for Amitabh Bachchan as well. There are some threats to Big B that are under assessment by these agencies, who say that this could be in connection with his recent meeting with Diljit Dosanjh. Remember, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, Sikhs for Justice, had issued an ultimatum, had threatened Diljit Dosanjh after he appeared on Kaun Banega Crorepati and touched Amitabh Bachchan's feet. Over that, there was a threat that came to the fore and a boycott call that was made by these extremist elements of his Australia tour. Now we're learning that there may be some threats that have been made against Big B as well. Siddhant, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more details on this. Yes, Siddhant.
Well, that's right, Poonam. In fact, now this input has been brought to us by Securities Editor Manoj Gupta. Now, there are indeed some threats to Amitabh Bachchan under assessment by central agencies. Agencies fear that this is possibly in connection to his show with Diljit Dosanjh. After that, SFJ issued threats to Diljit's show in Australia. In fact, both intel agencies of Australia and India were in touch about that. In fact, Diljit's show Aura 2025 is happening in Melbourne. Earlier, News18 reported that this event was upgraded to high threat by local Melbourne police. Agencies say, since this is related to Amitabh Bachchan, possibly Amitabh could also be on the target of Sikh for Justice. So, we have seen this trend in the past also, that how these Khalistani groups single out, target Indian celebrities, or perhaps those who are vocal about being an Indian, or stand for India's unity, integrity, and sovereignty. They have been going after such celebrities and artists, and perhaps now in this this new threat has emerged after Diljit Dosanjh touched Amitabh Bachchan's feet in Kaun Banega Crorepati, and perhaps right after that there was a threat which was issued for Diljit Dosanjh. Now Manoj Gupta is telling us that because of that threat, the intel agencies are assessing the threat perception on superstar Amitabh Bachchan. In fact, Manoj will be bringing to us more details about the assessment, the exact assessment of the central agencies, perhaps whether there is a requirement of a security upgrade for Amitabh Bachchan, or what kind of precaution he needs to take. Perhaps that is something which we could report only once the assessment is done.
Sure.
So far, we've been told that there could be a threat perception to Bollywood celebrity Amitabh Bachchan, and the assessment, the threat to Amitabh Bachchan is under assessment by the central agencies.
Now, central agencies are looking at it. So far, have we had any response coming in either from Big B or Diljit Dosanjh, Siddhant?
No, there has not been any response coming from either of these stars. In fact, as far as Diljit is concerned, he has been doing concerts worldwide, and this is nothing new for him. He has been facing the heat, backlash over, proudly saying that I'm an Indian. In fact, in his last concert also, he said that I'm first an Indian, things like that. So these things are not going down well with these Khalistani groups, because they never want any Sikh artist or a celebrity to be calling him an Indian, or talking about India's sovereignty and saying that I'm a proud Indian. This is something which they don't like, and and they threaten, if somebody does it, then they threaten, they intimidate that celebrity, that artist, and this has been a trend. Perhaps this is something which, with the Western intel agencies, should take note of, that how these Khalistani groups are openly functioning from Canada, from United States, and issuing threats to Indian celebrities and pop stars.